Hello, I'm Dr. Brandt Gibson, and have you ever watched an individual walk where it looks like they're working really, really hard and they're struggling? One of the ways that this happens is when they are pigeon-toed. Most of you know what pigeon-toed is. It actually is what we call in-toe gait, where the toes turn in towards each other. This could be one foot, it could be both feet, but really what it is it's just a form of walking that leads to increased pressure on certain muscles, increased pressure on certain joints, sometimes significantly more difficulty in the process of walking. And it's, again, called pigeon-toed or in-toe gait. Just because someone is pigeon-toed, however, it does not mean that they need to do something, that they need to fix it. In the past, what they used to do, a lot of times with a pigeon-toed type gait, they would say, okay, I'm going to put them in opposite shoes. So they put the right shoe on the left foot and the left shoe on the right foot, trying to push the feet out. Sometimes they would put them in shoes that were hooked to a board that held the feet out, basically in the process of trying to stretch them when they were young. Sometimes they would teach the mother to do certain motions every time they changed the diaper to try to help with the process. What we found with pigeon-toe gait is a lot of times we don't do fixes with shoes, we don't do fixes with casting, we don't do most of that stuff anymore. We actually really treat it with some kind of a shoe insert if necessary, for multiple different reasons. If it's mild, if it's not a severe problem, a lot of times you can fix the problem by changing the pressure points of the feet. So just taking a shoe, rotating the heel to neutral position will make them so that their feet straighten out and they don't have in-toe gait. If it's more severe, you can actually put a gait plate, orthotic that is uncomfortable. When they in-toe, they actually hit the orthotic, it gets uncomfortable, so they will use their muscles, they will actively move them to a more comfortable position, and over time it gets to the point where that solves the problem. They actually adjust the muscles, adjust the way the foot is functioning, with the idea that by doing this, they can now function more appropriately and get to the point where they don't have in-toe gait. In-toe gait, pigeon-toed, is not a huge problem if it's not causing pain, if it's not causing tripping, if they're not causing issues in other areas. But it isn't a bad idea to fix it so that the foot can function more in a neutral, optimized type position. So if you have pigeon-toed, if one of your children has pigeon-toed or in-toe gait, and you're saying, okay, I need some help with this, there are things that can be done. Some of them are relatively easy. Some of them actually work really, really well. So it's worth going to somebody that actually will evaluate you, someone that will actually watch the way they walk and determine what needs to be done, and then get them into the correct insert or the correct exercise program to actually help in-toe gait. This is Dr. Brandt Gibson, and this is your Podiatry Tips Day 370. In-toe gait, pigeon-toed. If you'd like additional information, reach out to us at UtahFootDoc.com. We'd love to talk to you. We'd love to help you. My goal is to allow kids and youth to continue to be functional and not be limited by the way that they walk, including being pigeon-toed or in-toe gait. There's things we can do. Thank you. Have a great